Hello, I'm Myles Johnson from Johnson Law Group. Today I want to talk to you about temporary orders. What are they? Why do you need them? How do you get them? Temporary orders. What are they? They're just what they sound to be. Orders that are temporary. So in a typical domestic relations proceeding, from the date of the initial filing, let's say it's a divorce, be a petition, until we actually have the permanent orders hearing, that could be 3 months out from the initial filing, that could be a year out from the initial filing. So what do we do in that intermediate time? Right? What do we do for that year that we're waiting? How is parenting time handled? How is child support handled? How is maintenance handled? Who's going to live where? Those are all some of the topics that can be figured out in a temporary orders hearing. So a temporary orders hearing can be used to kind of fill in the gap between the initial filing and the end of the actual proceeding. Common temporary orders hearings in custody cases are parenting time. Before you file and when you file, you're in la-la land. There's no parenting time order. One parent could have the child all day, every day, and the other parent have the child none at all, or anything in between. Informal agreements that are made between the parents, they're just that, informal. If one person wants to go back on that agreement or not exchange the child at the agreed upon time, there's no repercussions for that. So, in those situations, we'd either want to go to a temporary orders hearing to let the court establish those orders, or enter into a written stipulation and ask the court to adopt them as a temporary orders hearing. In a divorce case, common temporary orders would look similar to who's going to pay what bills, and is there going to be any temporary spousal support or alimony. If they're children issues, all of the same issues that I just described for a custody temporary orders proceeding are applicable. But sometimes we need to know, especially when two people are going from one household to two households, how is that going to be managed financially? Is wife going to be paying husband $800 a month in alimony so he can support his new household? Or vice versa, and who's going to pay child support, and who's going to pay for the timeshare that you have in the Bahamas, and all the other things that real financial obligations that continue to incur and occur throughout the proceeding. Somebody's got to pay for them, and we've typically got to figure that out through a temporary orders hearing.